What's up, everybody? So I did not shoot an intro to this video on the way out on the lake. So today on my non-fishing day, I'm going to shoot a little intro, add to this video. So went out to this shallow public lake and went out and just started drilling holes. I knew that this lake in the past had nice panfish in it, and and I heard that there were some back in there again. Went out, drilled a bunch of holes, finally caught a crappie, you know, so I set the house up, put down the JT Panfish Snare with just a plain red hook and a minnow on it, just old school, you know. I was in about 8.5 to 9 feet of water, I believe, and then I was jigging in the other hole, and I was surprised that all my crappies came off that panfish snare. But sometimes that's how it is, you know. It depends on the bite. You know, some lakes you'll get them on jigs. In this case, and you know, in this instant anyway, they were just crushing this minnow on this panfish snare. Neat part of it was I actually set up my video camera right in front of the tip of the rod, so you're actually going to get to see the fish taking the panfish snare down before I set the hook and reel it up. I noticed people commenting about my sweater in previous videos because it's all raggedy, worn out. I've had this thing for so long. I probably had it longer than my first kid was born. It's my favorite sweater. It's all torn and tattered. Gopher sweater. You know, actually just the sleeves are tattered on it. Doesn't really matter. But I see a lot of people commenting on my videos where I'm wearing this thing and they're like, oh, you need a new shirt. They really don't know is this is a lucky shirt. And if I were to get rid of it, I probably wouldn't catch any more fish ever. Ever. Anyway, just gonna get right into the video with I'll probably do a little presentation, or I'm gonna do a little presentation on how it's built, what I like about it, and then bang, we'll get right into it. Hey everybody, so anyway, I'm gonna do a review on the 36-inch JT Panfish Snare. Right there, isn't she beautiful? I'll explain a little bit about it here, and then we'll get down and we'll try to catch a few crappies on it. So here's this 36-inch JT Panfish Snare, and then with it I actually purchased the JT rod holder, which is really nice. You can use it for, you know, for if you wanted to. I mean, any rod you want. But it works really well with the panfish snare and the walleye snare. This is a 36-inch glass rod blank. It's got recoil guides, titanium spring bobber. The reel attaches. It's a screw-on reel seat, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about castration bands or any bands to attach your reel to it. The large indicator here on this spring bobber is really nice, because you can see it from a distance. I can use this next to me, which is what I'm doing today. I'm jigging in this hole, and I have this as a dead stick next to me. You can put this 20 feet away from you because you can see this from a mile off when the fish takes this down. And it's really nice because with this nice light action on this rod, these fish will actually take this down, and they won't even know that they're on there. And they basically hook themselves. You know, when you get a fish on this rod and you see this start to load up, you want it to load up, and you just lift the rod up slowly and just lift, and it'll set the hook just like that. You know, the fish pretty much sets the hook into itself. Yeah, good quality rod. I like it, the fact that it takes place of a traditional rod, where, you know, your bobber, maybe I got this in the back hole and the snow's 4 inches deep around the hole and I can't see my bobber. Well, with this, you don't have to worry about it because you can see the indicator and you can see the rod drop, and you can put it around you outside and watch the indicators of rod drops. Anyway, we're going to try to get a crappie or two on this today. I really like this as a crappie rod, so let's get at her. Oh, there we go. See how that rod's loading up? Then you just set the hook, just like that. There's a big crappie. Oh, gosh. Look at that, you guys. Now that is how a panfish snare works. Gosh. There's the beautiful crappie too. Look at the colors on that thing. Well, you guys saw how that crappie hit that rod, how it loaded up. I mean, it loaded up and went all the way down to the point where the fish had set the hook like that fast. This rod is totally BA. Yeah. So if you get a chance, honestly, I mean, I absolutely love this rod. You guys get yourself a chance, go pick one up. JT Panfish Snare, 36-inch. They're a fun rod, and they're a great alternative to the old school bobber style, because for a few different reasons. The fact that a lot of times you get a lot of snow, and if you have a hole over here, a hole over there, you're trying to watch your bobber, but if you got 4 inches of snow, you can't. I mean, you have to dig the hole out in order to see your bobber. With this, you just watch the indicator. Like you can see I actually got my line snagged in my pants there. I looked over and I just saw it pop and drop. And so it can be used as a dead stick right next to you, or a lot of people, even me when it's warmer out, it's nice. I might put it, 20 feet from me, so I can fish a larger area. And yeah, anyway, JT Panfish Snare. I give it a 10. I really like this rod. It's a lot of fun. Oh, there's the rod. She's loading up. Loading up, loading up, loading up. There we go. There we go. There's the crappie. That's another nice crappie. That rod is sweet. Man, here's a nice one. It's probably 10 inches or so. Whoop. Anyway, that's how that rod loads up. I mean, you see it. That fish does not even feel that. I mean, if the fish felt that hook, it would spit it right away, and it doesn't. I really love this rod. Oh, there she goes again. Another good rod load. Let that rod load and just lift. There we go. Oh. Just another dandy Minnesota crappie. Look at the colors on this guy. That fish is absolutely beautiful. That rod is just sick. The way it catches those fish like that, they don't even see it coming. Oh. Is that rod loading up again? There we go. This feels like a good one. Woo! Oh. There's another beautiful crappie. Oh. Something's down there. Oh, there's a fish right there. Yep. Yep, there's a fish. There's a fish right there. What do we got? Oh, it's a frickin' pike, that's why. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching this review on the JT Panfish Snare. I think it's a wonderful product, and you know, I would highly recommend it to anybody. It's a great alternative to the classic, you know, dead stick with a bobber, because the fish don't feel any resistance when they take this down. I mean, you've seen from the load up on the rod and the hook, you know, sets itself. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. I'd give it a 10, you know. So anyway, thanks for watching my review.